Welcome back, my dear students. In continuation of the chapter that is buoyancy, very interesting phenomena that will happens. In every day we are observing that, but mathematically or technically we have not observed that. What is that? You know, in case of the parachute here, how this parachute is there here now? This is about the parachute is somewhat like this here. So this is that parachute how? Here is the man's that they will stand or sit here now. Total this is that balloon shape that body that is tagged with the threads or ropes to this that container here. So parachute, if you observe that parachute when it is flying, when it is shifted to somewhere, some angle by the air force, if the parachute will be shifted or disturbed some angle, again it will return back. Again it will return back. If it is shifted here, it will return back. It will shifted here, it will return back here. Means what? Always it will be floating in the air. Air is there outside. Our surrounding of this one, air is there about its vertical axis here. This is a vertical axis here. About this vertical axis only, it is floating or it is submerged actually. Submerged this body. Why it is submerged body is taken this one now? Because the outside air is there. Total parachute in the air. It is taken as a submerged body in the air here. Always it is stable about its axis. It should be also. If the parachute will not be stable, what happens? It will be tilted, it will not come back. Here, unstable condition will happen here. So therefore, whenever we are designing such objects, such the facilities or applications, we need to see that whether it's a stable equilibrium or not. But technically we have to see when it will be stable equilibrium, at what condition it will be stable equilibrium, it has to see here. That to see that stable equilibrium, there are 2 points we are observing here. When it will be stable, very simple to understand, when we will give that disturbance in one direction, if it is a clockwise direction, then opposite anti-clockwise direction has to be created by what? Has to be created by the weight of the body and that buoyancy force. The weight of the body is acting downward and buoyancy force acting upward. Weight of the body is acting downward. The couple created by, momentum created by the weight of the body and buoyancy force should be opposite to the disturbance externally what it is happened. Then only it will be come back and it will be under stable equilibrium here. It depends on what? When it will create opposite that force, that buoyancy force will creates a couple in a opposite direction to that external disturbance here now. It depends on the position where it is there here. So now we will see that one now. There are 2 cases we are studying. One is a submerged body. This is the parachute is the example of the submerged body. Another one is floating body. In this submerged body, just I will take a balloon or parachute. Many applications are there here now. Now I will take, this is the submerged body in a air here now. This is the submerged body in a air here. So now this is the normal axis or central axis here now. And G, this is the G, that is the center of gravity of the whole body. And this is the B, center of buoyancy here now. So next what I will do, I will give some disturbance here now. Some disturbance I will give here now. So this is the some disturbance what I will give here. What happens in this one you will see. See this one. Same body, if I give some external disturbance here with some angle, what about the G? G will be here. What about the B here now? Because it is a submerged body here. Sorry, it is submerged body, means it is in the liquid only. So B will be also here now. But what about the force created, couple created by these two points here now? Weight of the body, it is acting downward, W, and center of buoyancy, that is at the center of buoyancy, FB is the buoyancy force, it is acting vertically upward here now. So the couple constituted by this W and FB is what here now? It is in the anti-clockwise direction. See this one. It is like this, it is like this. Anti-clockwise direction it is creating here like this here. So external disturbance is in the clockwise direction. The couple created by this FB and W is in opposite direction. So therefore this is the stable equilibrium. It is under stable equilibrium here. So next one. If I reverse this body, what happens? If I reverse this body, means this portion I will take top, this portion I will take at the bottom. What happens? This one. You see here now. This is the central axis. This is the G point here now. This is a B point here. Next I will give a disturbance to this. If I give a disturbance to this, what happens this one? See here. So this is the disturbance is given here now, external disturbance is given, and this is G here, this is the B here. So at the G, weight of the body is acting downward here, this is W, and at the B here now, the buoyancy force it is acting upward, that is at the B here, center of buoyancy force here. So now you see this one now, external disturbance, it is the clockwise direction. Yes, it is a clockwise direction, and that momentum or couple created by the W and FB now, you see this one now, it is acting like this, it is acting like this, it is acting in the clockwise direction, same direction, see this one. That means momentum created by this W and FB at this shape here now, so definitely it is also in the clockwise direction. External disturbance is also in the clockwise direction. Both are in the same direction here now. The body will not be retained back here now. So therefore, this is called as the unstable equilibrium. So that's why parachutes are like this here. It is at the bottom, it is at the top here. So we cannot take the parachutes like this here. So it is unstable equilibrium. That is the main the design of the parachute is based on this one only. Where is the B? Where is that G point? It is there here. This is what when that submerged body is there here now. The stability criteria is like this here. What is this one now? For the stable condition, what has to understand here now? For the stable condition, B is above the G. B is above the G. See here now. B is above the G always. So when it is unstable condition, G is above the B here. When G is above the B, it is unstable. When the B is above the G, then it is a stable condition. So the second case is here now, when the body is floating. So second condition is here now, the floating here. Floating condition. When this body is floating condition, just I will take the example here now. This is a body, it is in the water or a liquid here now. It is a normal axis of the body here. And total G, center of gravity of this body is G, and B is the center of buoyancy here. Next, what I will do here now, I will give some disturbances here. So when I will give that disturbances, external disturbance here, the body will be, that is tilted like this here. So this is the body, it is tilted here now. So this is the normal axis here now. So next one, so G is same here, B will be shifted in the floating body, B will be shifted to the B dash here now, at the point B dash here. So it is the external disturbance, it is given in the clockwise direction. At the B dash here, this is the FB dash buoyancy force. At the G here now, it is the W is acting vertically downward here. Now you see this now. So this external disturbance, it is in the clockwise direction. So couple created by this one now, this is this W and FB dash it is in the opposite direction here. So now this body is under stable. When it is stable here now, if I the line of action of this FB dash, if I extend here now, here I am getting the M. That is the meta center here now. Here where is the M here now? M is above the G. See here, very important. When that meta center is above the G, definitely that body will float at a stable equilibrium. It will float about its normal axis here now, vertical normal axis. So next one, that an unstable, when it will become an unstable condition here now, the same body, if I tilted in such a way that, here now, so in such a way that G is there, M will comes below the G. This is that B dash here now, B dash FB here. When it will, M will comes below the G here. So B dash is somewhere, it is there, just I will draw here. So here, this is the B dash. M will comes, M is below the G, will comes. What happens by like this here now? See here, weight W is acting downward here, and it is external disturbance is given here now. So now couple created by this FB dash and this W, you see this one now, the couple created by these two is also in the clockwise direction here. What is happening here now? External disturbance is also clockwise. Couple created by the W and FB dash is also in the clockwise. So therefore it is unstable equilibrium here. When it is unstable equilibrium, M is below the G. Meta center is below the center of gravity here now. When if I given a tilt in such a way that the meta center will comes below that center of gravity at the point, then body will not come back. Body will not come back. It will comes under the unstable equilibrium. That is very, very important, that phenomena for the ship building here. This is about central, this is about that very important criteria for the design of the ship here. So when it is neutral, when this G and B at a same point, usually at the spherical shapes here now. So B and G are there at the same point here now, then that means what it is called as a neutral condition. It is called as neutral condition here. These are about the stability criteria for the two cases, when the body is floating, when the body is submerged, just like parachute here. So where the position of that G will comes very important here. Here for the stable, for the floating, G will comes for the stable here now below the M for the stable. But whereas in case of the submerged here now, that G will comes below the B. G will comes below the G, then it will be stable condition here. Thank you very much here.